Focus remains on the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Juliet Holness, as the opposition People's National Party continues to call for the release of outstanding Auditor General reports. CVM News understands the reports were sent in a few months ago, but Parliament continues to send them back, arguing the special reports should instead first be sent to the related ministries. Here's Natalia Clark with more.
The Integrity Commission on Friday said all the reports it has sent to the nation's parliament have been tabled. The same cannot be said about reports from the Auditor General. CVM News has confirmed Parliament is in possession of two special audited reports, one on the Financial Services Commission and the other on Tax Administration Jamaica. A financial statement assessment on the Civil Aviation Authority was also sent. Deviating from long-standing tradition to table reports as soon as they are submitted, former JLP Speaker of the House, Marisa Dalrymple-Philibert, last year said special audited reports will instead first go to the responsible minister, after which the report can be delayed for up to 2 months. This, she said, is being done under Section 30 of the Financial Administration and Audit Act. The current Speaker, Juliet Holness, has honored the changes. But the opposition People's National Party believes that this novel practice presents grave risks to good governance.
Section 30 of the FAA Act refers to two specific things. One, it refers to public bodies, and secondly, it refers to audits of accounts. Now, in this particular case, the two entities, TAJ and the Financial Services Commission, don't fall into that category. And secondly, these are not audits of accounts. So we believe that the Speaker is using an interpretation of the Act in the wrong way, because neither of the two reports sent by the Auditor General would fall into this category.
And even if it did, as Robinson explains, there is no need for the reports to be sent to the minister, given the Permanent Secretary would be aware of the details before the Auditor General sends the report to Parliament.
The Auditor General should not, nor any of her reports, should be subject to any minister or anybody else having it before the Parliament gets it. There's a very deliberate reason the Constitution was framed this way, so that reports go straight to the Parliament. In essence, what you're trying to do is nullify the independence of the Auditor General. And I believe it is a very dangerous precedent that the former Speaker, now the current Speaker, has continued on. And I believe it may involve going to the courts on adjudication on this matter.
The opposition member is also clarifying that the PNP is not concerned about the matter solely because the general election is brewing, but rather because the role of Parliament is being hampered by decisions he says the government is making unilaterally.
The role of the Parliament is to hold the executive accountable, right? So you do it in a number of ways. You have questions and answers to questions. You have reports which are done by the Integrity Commission and the Auditor General. They are tabled, they are brought to the Public Accounts Committee. We can ask people questions. Now, you can't do that in an environment when the reports are not tabled. So the level of accountability that the Parliament should be exercising over the executive is being nullified by the actions of the Speaker.
The Shadow Minister notes the matter should also be of peak interest for every Jamaican, as the Auditor General is tasked with dissecting how public funds move. There is also a belief that the Financial Services Commission report provides insight into the recently uncovered major fraud at Stocks and Securities Limited, SSL. Natalia Clark, CVM News.